In a world where fame comes and goes at the rate of likes, there are those who have become more than just a star. Sylvester Stallone is not just a name on the billboard. It is a symbol of an era where courage, perseverance, and pain combined into films that inspired millions. But it all started in the dark, with no money, no future, a speech impediment, and a scar on his face. Young Sly slept on the streets, took on any part-time jobs, even starred in adult films. He was a nobody but with a dream. This dream came true in a script written in 3 days. It was Rocky, the story of a loser boxer, a reflection of himself. He was offered a lot of money for the script, but he gave an ultimatum. Either he was in the lead role, or there would be no film. He turned down $350,000, having only $100 in his pocket. It was a risk. It was faith. As a result, they conceded to him. But the studio cut the budget, abandoned the stars. The shooting was conducted using a guerrilla method without permits in 28 days. The director shot as best he could, and the scene of running along the pier appeared spontaneously simply because the place looked cool. The film was released in 1976. At first, no one was waiting for him, but he became a phenomenon. 117 million fees in the USA, 107 abroad, Oscar, glory, and most importantly, people's love. In an instant, the homeless screenwriter became an icon. Next were Fist, Hell's Kitchen, and of course, Rambo. But not everything went smoothly. There were dips in parallel with the ups. Rock Crystal, Cobra, Oscar, the critics did not spare. He received Golden Raspberries for the worst actor, screenwriter, director, but he didn't give up. He fought with directors, producers, critics, often with myself. He fired cameramen, interfered with scripts, and redid scenes. On the set of Cobra, he controlled everything from the budget to the choice of his wife in the frame. It ruined movies, but he thought otherwise. Cinema was like a mirror. It reflected his struggles, stubbornness, and fears. He suffered from heights and took off the rock climber to defeat himself. He turned down Die Hard, but starred in Prison, where the script was written right during filming. He was eager to be a director, even when the film already had its own. In the 90s, everything went downhill. Judge Dredd, Murderers, Detox, Racer. The films failed. Even the superheroes did not save. Stallone has gone into the shadows. He hardly acted for 5 years. It seemed like it was over. But one day he came back. Rocky Balboa. A humble, sincere, personal film. The year is 2006. People were crying in the hall. The critics applauded. And behind it, Rambo 4. Again about pain and inner rage. And finally, The Expendables, a skit in which he gathered veteran fighters. The script, the idea, the direction are all his. It wasn't just an action movie. It was a farewell to fame, to the era, to himself. Stallone, in his 60s, was getting $10–15 million for a movie again. He became a rare example of an actor who was able to return to the top, despite ridicule and defeat. He was no longer a star in the usual sense. He became a symbol of resilience. He's over 70 now. Continues filming. Creed, Escape Plan, The Expendables 4. Sometimes he appears in independent films. Sometimes he just writes scripts. He knows that fame is fleeting, but respect is eternal. Sylvester Stallone is not just a movie. This is the story of the man who held the punch. As he said himself in Rocky, life is not just about sunshine and rainbows. She's mean, cruel. She knocks you down. But the power is to hold the punch, go up, and go on, over and over again. He was walking, all my life,